Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora Chisenga. I am a YouTuber based in Zambia. If it's your first time viewing, welcome. Please subscribe and don't forget to hit that notification button. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video and viewing. My single G's, come here. Let's gather here and encourage ourselves because Valentine's is just right around the corner.
Now you are praying, now you are shouting. God of the single, Abba Father, come through for me. God of the single, Abba Father, oh have your will. Valentine is coming. Where is your boyfriend? You are sitting at home.
So I deliberately chose this video to be my first video of the month, seeing that it is the month of love. So when I was filming this, I actually didn't know what the title was gonna be, but then anyways we came up with one while editing. So this video is all about how to be single. How can one be single during this time, like in this day and age, this generation that has just idolized relationships, that has made us feel like if you're single then you're something that you're not doing right, that's the reason why you are alone, or maybe you're kissed or something like that. So what do? Why is it important for one to be single? And foremost, being single is not a curse, it's not a burden, it's not a punishment. No, you believe that your single season is a season where you get to discover yourself, learn more about yourself, and learn certain things that you learned in your relationships and stuff. So today I am just here to share some tips, some things. Disclaimer, I am not a relationship expert. I'm just here to share some things that worked for me and I hope they can work for you too. First thing that you need to do when you become single is learn how to forgive yourself for the relationship ending. I want you to know that it's not your fault. It's not your partner's fault that it ended. Yeah, quite right. You had high hopes. You saw yourselves walking down the aisle and saying your dues, but then it didn't turn out that way. So I just want you to get to a point where you can say, you know what, it has happened. I need to move on and I need to forgive myself and let go. And then apart from that, when you're single, it's the time for you to unlearn certain truths and certain truths that you learned. Because okay, certain breakups are harsh. I don't know if your breakup was like that cool mature understanding saying okay, we can't be together anymore, we're cool and stuff. Some breakups are very harsh, like you say mean stuff about each other, like you're that. So when you go your separate ways, you go believing that you're that particular thing that your ex called you. So it's like stuck up in your head. You need to get to a point where you unlearn that truth. I was told that I am so emotional. To some point, I stopped showing emotion because I thought showing emotion was weakness. So I had to learn that being emotional is just a part of who I am. So I just have to accept it and embrace it. So you need to unlearn certain truths that your ex made you believe about yourself. So you don't have to string people around. Don't string people around. Like, worse off if you haven't dealt with your baggage. Stop stringing people around. That's the reason why you have, you keep on telling yourself, saying, no, all guys are the same. All guys are the same because you keep on carrying that baggage that you have not dealt with from relationship to relationship. Now it starts to feel like it's the same because you haven't dealt with it. So that guy is not the same with, he's not the same with your ex. That girl is not the same with your ex because you have not dealt with what you had to deal with. So deal with what you have to deal with when you're single. Work on your insecurities, your trust issues, your jealousy issues, and everything that you need to when you are single. Practice your love languages. Yeah, there's this famous quote saying what you are to yourself is how you're going to treat other people. So if you cannot practice your own love languages on yourself, even when you get into your next relationship, it's going to be hard to receive that love that the other person is giving you because you have not learned how to practice on yourself. Sometimes even, people have got different ways of expressing their love. So sometimes you feel like that end does not love you, or that end does not care about you, because they're unable to practice the love languages that you are failing to practice on yourself. So you start to hold them accountable for every emotion, every bad emotion that you carry in yourself, because you are unable to love yourself and shower yourself with those love languages and the like. You need to work on yourself. So many of us have got like this list of qualities that we want our partners to be, but then when you look at the list, you're not even one of them. Like, for instance, you girls like want a stable guy, but then you're not even working. So when you're single, find ways of being financially stable, so that you know what, you can attract that financially stable guy and you can grow together. Yeah, so Valentine's is coming and it's around the corner. So you're like, oh no, I don't have a date and the like. So tip one is that you can be your own date. Like, take yourself out. You don't have to wait for somebody to come and take you out. Take yourself out. Buy yourself that expensive gift, that expensive perfume, that shoe, that cake, those roses and stuff. Just shower yourself and just enjoy it. Like, and guys, it's okay to be a little bit extra for being single. Don't let anybody crucify you for being single, because that's your time. Like, you can never determine how long you're gonna be single. What is it that you're doing while you're single? Some of you can be single for 2 years, but then you have not achieved anything. You have not worked on yourself. Some of you can be single in a day and you've worked out all the issues that you needed to work out. It's okay, as long as you know that those issues in the past are not gonna affect your current relationship or your next relationship. So it's important for you to just maximize your singleness, because whatever you don't deal with, whatever you brush under the carpet, will come and affect your next relationship. It will deal with whatever you have to deal with. So those are some of the tips that I had to share today. Comment down in the comment section below what some of your tips are, what somebody can do when they're single. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, yo. Enjoy your Valentine.